Modern? No nanny.
So sweet.
Not so modern? Access to 5 castles. Modern?
When the baby was born, William rang the Queen on a specially encrypted phone with the news.
An encrypted phone. Not so modern? That call was to tell his grandma that he did his duty and produced an heir. Modern, those 41 and 62 gun salutes. Sure, it's not Twitter, but at least they weren't crossbows or slingshots. That's fairly modern-ish. Modern, the Duke of Cambridge will take 2 weeks paternity leave. Not so modern, I just called him the Duke of Cambridge.
Thanks a lot, thank you.
William and Kate are expected to be more hands-on parents than past royals. Instead of a nanny, as we mentioned, they've reportedly hired a housekeeper to help around the palace. John Berman, CNN, Washington.
It's now time for the weather report by the Central Forecast Office.
The source assures us of a continuous flow, and from there, everything follows. And for those of us who know what the River Gambia stands for, understanding its sustainability in all aspects of life is easily confirmed. The River Gambia provides nutritious delicacies as food, while it provides its wildlife a balanced ecosystem. This river, as a sanctuary, is committed to its inhabitants' needs without season. And as you travel along, all these values are replicated in one company, Elton, just like the River Gambia, leads in its commitment to values that matter most. Elton, championing the vision for a new generation.
Hello viewers and welcome to the weather forecast with me, Aboka Dabo. Very big cloudy conditions prevail during the day. Now let's have a quick look at the satellite image which indicates convective clouds over parts of the central and the eastern part of Africa. The rest of the continent remains dry and stable. The weather tonight is expected to be warm, partly cloudy and humid, whilst the weather tomorrow will be partly cloudy and warm in the morning with thunderstorm and or rainfall in the afternoon. The winds will vary from northwesterlies to southwesterlies in orientation, moving at a speed of 10 to 20 kilometers per hour. Our minimum temperatures will be 23 degrees Celsius over the Greater Banjul and West Coast region, whilst the rest of the country will record 24 degrees Celsius. And for maximum temperatures, the Greater Banjul and West Coast regions will record 32 degrees Celsius. The rest of the country will record 33 degrees Celsius, except the Upper River region, which will record 34 degrees Celsius. And for the low tides, we're expecting 0.1 meters at 5:10 p.m. and 0.1 meters at 5:48 a.m. And for the high tides, we're expecting 2.0 meters at 11:47 p.m. And for the waves, we're expecting 0 to 1 meters slight southeasterly swells. The sun will rise at 6:45 and will set at 19:38. Thanks for the pleasure of your company and have a wonderful evening.
And before we go, a reminder of our stories making headlines. President Jammeh has restated his administration's commitment to the principles and ideals of the July 22nd revolution. State prosecutors prefer fresh criminal charges, which include economic crimes against former Attorney General and Minister of Justice Lamin A.M.S. Jabate. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry has hinted at the possibility of a face-to-face between Israeli and Palestinian negotiators as early as next week. And Pope Francis has decided to embark on his planned visit to Brazil's holiest shrine, despite the discovery of a small homemade explosive device near the site on Sunday. That's all in the news for tonight. Thanks for joining us and do have a pleasant one.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وآله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا الحمد لله رب العالمين بعد مسمولو كنا نيم بعد مول يا منين كاجان ولا مسونكارو اتين ينتل تام فلولو نفهم بودو بعد ميغا نكو كلا نيم صلى الله عليه وسلم اي نيم بانكي لا حديثو دو كو سونكارو ناناتا ala tala ay sunkaro ala ay ala fawle sunkaro tala aga tala nya sabato barki la nyima ya banki folo mbe wo tala nya folo to mbe woloto tiltam folo akwa tiltam folo wo mu ala nemoleti ala la balafa aka wala jindi da fawlo gam ko bonko nakata bunda be kala walati bayri sunkaro nyin ala ya nati balafa le yatin ala sunkaro nati hinante ala yatin ala sunkaro nati bari alta lay sunkaro nati nyin sabu kama ala balafa folo ay meytan ko ay balafa soto dafi ngol yona sunkaro nati kabra ay arjana bundal beyele anatana jahannama bundal fana be soron ajana bunda seyo ala o bebe yele nabi bunda man soto bundal kono arjana bundal membe soron be wayan le ka fako ala nemo bundal bebe yele rinne adu wakata kabru sunkaro telefolo la wana kilani masala sala nyim banke ako ni sunkaro suto tili folo wolum allah taala be yinkala la dafon kan be jibela la balafa nyala ala kila nyim banki ako momo ala momo jibela balafa nyala wolum la imari allah taala ate yankan gadla woto nyentil dam fololu mimmu hinante tiltam fon tentongolti wala mo nga hina nyola bari ala be hina la mola men hinata moluma bari ala fam wala yaf kila nyim ma nyim banki ako arrahimuna yarhamuhumur rahman ako menu ye balafa soto dafa ngoli ye ala be balafa soto la wolle amurta ala hadisu do ko ako balafa moli menu be bankoto men be santo fanansi balafa soto atul fanaye woto nabe nyama nyintil tam folo nga hina nyoma nga nyoma mako yi nyo dema ngalon ko sunkaro nata wala kamma sunkaro nyin kullobe sunkaro kono me yatin ale sunkaro nata wala la abe ka soto nyintil tam folo leto bari sunkaro til dam folo wala malan wala mo ala bunda ele fololti wala mo folo kullo men be sunkaro wala ala nyaslangote ala nyaslang wala sunkaro kullo mo walati ala ko ay sunkaro farla yande molu kanyene sabu kamma isi ala nyaslang soto ala nyaslang do no soto da wala mo ala ne mo jitale ko ala yafa nyame ako mo natara non ko saade dunkelu wala mo nyinti adama dingol be mo me wala amma wala kana wala law amana ahadul qura natara li du sate dunkel be musafa dunya mol be ala ko natara be limaniyata ala lanu inata fana yi ala nyasa on soto no ala ka be barko le jindira no santo ala barko me be jinwala minta be jole jindila joni barko ena fen dokuta be betea adu molla balwo be jeloto ona be nyama sunkaro ala tala ya kikende ko ka fako ala nyasla men ala yana sunkaro kam pour ala nyasla on soto ni allah taala temo nyenya ala ko abe jumal la baro mutala wala menu sala akala kitabo ko inma yataqabbalu allah min almuttaqin akabe men la baro mutala menu yalon wala ala menu ala nyasla on soto menu ala nyasla on soto hinante ya men kila nyima ya soto nyun sunkaro kono wala mu balafati kila nyima fa mu balafaleti atafa mu hinantelti kado kila ya fole ako inma ana rahmatul mudah akonte mu nemalti me yalan ko ala ente nati kake kanki giftiti kake sofe ngoti dafa ngoli kabrin kila nyimma nata hinante ya membe adamani ngol altarate ma lafata kata ni alquran nata anin kuluro nata kuluro me yalan ko nim moyol tama isi ala nyasla on soto isi ala balfa soto ako inma bu'istu li utammima makarim al akhlaq ala ente kini sabu kam madaji ga nyimmalu men ko bunyata nsi wol timmandi ni wol timmata don Allah balfa mina woto kila nyima sallallahu alaihi wasallam sunkaro ko na aisha nyim banke ko kila nyima ate fondin sere bale matinu hadi janni sunkaro be lola ka soro ke bake ay bala faso do bake bare na aisha ko sunkaro ko kila nyima ka hinante ya wutum la fa ka fondin sere ya ka tambi sunkaro e bandala adun kila nyima sallallahu alaihi wasallam mona mana dani fenna akoy ko hani ana manan soto yiko la yaruddu sa'ila mona mana dani fenna a fay ko hani wala na kila nyima be example o tala lundo lay kila nyima nal saywol be nomoring modo nata ay dondi ka nyima nata kilaye dondi ko me yalan ko daña nyata baki